back here? You want me in front? I can jump out? Don't pull you in. That's a big swell right there.
That is a big one.
Let's have a little look here. Just scope it all out.
We're all dry.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Tried.
Keep up with the waves.
Yeah.
But with the slower boats, you have to go between.
Yeah.
Last time on Adventure Adrift, we finished up some projects around Varuna during our final days in the boatyard, then got Varuna all shipshape and ready to sail again. Finally breaking free from the dock and getting back out on the water, sailing with a huge pod of dolphins. When we arrived at the islands, we dropped our brand new anchor for the first time, enjoying a marvelous sunset. Revisiting Forney's Cove, which was the first place we made landfall in California, we again took in some incredible scenery. Now that we had explored many other parts of the island, it was amazing to come back here and see the dramatic change in landscape across the island.
Let's do that and then come back up and do that.
This time, we had some new friends to go exploring with, Scott and Lori. These guys left from British Columbia this summer and are headed south as well. We had a great time taking in the beautiful scenery with them and sharing sailing stories. We took in the dramatic views of the mainland and watched clouds of fog roll by. Looking from afar, the northwestern tip of the island, with barren hills and sloping plains, you wouldn't think much grew here at all. But we did find some flowers, cactus, and even fennel. So this is some big stalks of fennel, and we found a little ladybug on them. But it smells really good.
We did it!
We did it!
Woohoo!
We're successful.
So right back there, that is Muskoka. Met up with Scott and Lori the other night. Invited us on board. A beautiful 40-foot lagoon catamaran. And it's pretty amazing inside. And they're also documenting their journey along the way, so if you want to check out their channel and their journey, you can click the link right over here. So this is Forney's Cove, where it's where we first came into Santa Cruz Island, and this is our second night here on this stay. I think tomorrow we're going to head around to Coches. It's one of our favorite anchorages. We were planning on heading over to San Miguel, but weather forecast looks like there's some pretty strong winds coming in, like 30-35 knot. So we decided to ride that out here at Santa Cruz, and then hope that it'll settle down next week and we'll head over to San Miguel.
But we're not giving up on San Miguel.
No, we are not. We're gonna make it.
We could see it today, so it's kind of like teasing us now.
We went on a pretty cool hike today. Now we're just listening to the sea lions fighting to get up on the rocks over here.
They're fighting for who can get ground. Who gets out of the water and who climbs to the top. I'm the king of the castle and you're the dirty rascal. Look at them. Oh, that's some good jumping right there. Look at them splashing around trying to get in. They like move. It's like a conga line up top. You just see this line of like, alright, he's moving, and then you see their head bobbing like that. Hillary just made some nice French toast for brekkie. Got the floorboards pulled apart. I've got the knot meter out, so I've been cleaning the knot meter here. Cleaned it in the water the other day, but it's still, we're not getting good reading from it. It was really gummed up from sitting in the boatyard in the water for so long. I should have taken it out and capped it off. If anyone knows a good way to clean these, I've just been using a good old wine knife here actually to scrape off the crustaceans. And you can see it gets a good spin now. Oh. It seems to be spinning freely. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more. Next up, a sump pump open for the shower. I'll try and figure out how to clean this a bit. So we're going to try this out. Had a few of the people on YouTube tell us to put a little stocking around the filter here, and that's all the incoming grossness.
From the sink in the head and the shower, right?
Yep.
And the floor drain. That way every couple months we can just switch the stocking out and not have to worry about cleaning everything else.
Maybe sooner, we'll have to see, I guess.
With the boat all put back together, we picked up anchor and set out around the southern side of Santa Cruz.
Behind us is Gull Island. We call it Poop Island.
It stinks like poop. Tiny little rock out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty much covered in bird poop.
And it's blowing this way. It smells pretty foul.
And it does. It smells like we're in a farm or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's blocking all our wind. Well, we came around the other point up there too. And
it was like 20 gusts to 25 knots, and now we're down to 9.
Yeah, we're just cruising along. We're doing like 6.5, close to 7 knots. Now we're what, 3.2?
3.2 and 7 knots of wind.
And we're about an hour and a half away from our anchorage.
Yep. With the engine on, we pulled into our anchorage for the night at Coches Prietos. A little bit that way. It's a giant rock. We're here at Coches, one of our favorite anchorages, but it's a bit different than last time we're here. We came in, there are about 3 or 4 other boats anchored outside the reef. We're like, oh sweet, we can get a good spot. So we came in, and it's a pretty big swell, and our guidebook said if there's a big swell you should anchor outside because it's uncomfortable inside, but we didn't think it felt too bad in there. But over the evening, the swells really picked up and pulling on our anchor chain quite a bit. We had 5 to 1 out, but our anchor chain was pretty much pulled straight, so we decided we better move outside the reef. Too choppy to go get our stern anchor, so we had to untie it and let it flip free and come back and get it this morning.
And it worked out to be decent. It wasn't a comfortable night's sleep, it was still a very rough.
Yeah, but it was way better than it would have been in here.
Yeah.
We would have been worried we were going to wash up on the beach all night.
Yeah, so we're here now. We just picked up our stern line. We got up bright and early. We had a marker buoy on it, which was good. It was still floating. Pretty easy to retrieve, other than it was tangled in a bunch of kelp that Hillary had to detangle. We should have listened to what was in the guidebook, and we probably should have looked at all the other people being anchored somewhere for a reason. Check out the sun.
Yeah.
Rising.
Should be a nice view out there. Reach the top. Nice view up here. We were anchored probably right off that way, off the end of this rock here. Now we're out there, out in the sun. You can't see very well.
We're the boat to the left. And where's Makara?
Right down there. She looks tiny. Tiny, tiny Makara. We took in a great morning view and enjoyed breakfast, looking over Runa, the beach, and the ocean below.
It's a nice
Little morning hike.
little morning hike up to the point here.
Yeah, good view of the beach.
Had a little bit of brekkie.
Uh-huh. Now back to the boat and probably head somewhere else.
Yeah, not too happy with the swell we had here last night, so I think we'll check something else out.
Not the problem, it's going to be the next one.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Yeah. We did it! Yeah. I think I got another bruise on my leg coming in. We're back. With the southwest swell running and high northwest winds forecasted for the coming days, we set sail for Smuggler's Cove on the eastern end of the island. The wind hadn't picked up yet though, and we had a nice light downwind sail most of the way.
Bring that sheet in. That's all for this time, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, and a huge thanks to all of our patrons who support the making of these videos. If you'd like to join the journey and become a patron, you can click the link right over here on the side or down in the description below.
And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe as well, so you'll know when our latest videos are out.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure and give us a thumbs up.
And leave comments below.
We'd love to read them. Yep.
Until next time.
Bye, guys.
Cheers.
I don't think we look scary. Have some dinner.
I wonder if we can use
I don't think
wild channel.
we're allowed to pick
Take
anything.
it.